Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Kathy Loves to Scrap, and I'm coming to you from the land down under. It is Monday, so that means we're hopping along with the girls from the lands down under. That's right, the lands down under. We're coming from Australia, we're the ones with the white stars on the flag, and New Zealand, they have the red stars on the flag. We're the largest island, they're the two small islands to the right of us. So this is the layout I'm choosing today because we're doing Christmas in July, and this is about the David Jones windows. Now I created these two die cuts, but I end up not using them in this layout, and I have got these photos that I took when my daughter and I went into the city last year, and every year we do that and we go and look at the lights in the city, and the David Jones windows are a must. So last year they were filled with the story of the 12 Dogs of Christmas. So I've chosen papers appropriate for it. As you can see, this Christmas paper has got dogs on it, and it's in the blues, which matches the colours of my daughter's outfit and the colours in the layout. So to start with, I'm going to cut some circles because I'm going to add those into my layout, and I'm actually going to get all those photos onto a single layout, and I'm going to show you how that's done. Now in the city at Christmas time, they have the big tree in Martin Place, which is really a big celebrationary place that everybody goes to see. Then my family and I, we go to the Martin Place tree, then we work our way up to St Mary's Cathedral through Hyde Park. At the cathedral they have lights on the cathedral, and as we come back down through Hyde Park we come across to the David Jones windows, and every year David Jones windows are dressed with a different Christmas theme, and so they are always a highlight and always a big draw card. Now last year when my daughter and I went, we went and saw the windows, and usually you can't get a clear photo because of all the people that are there, but whether it's a combination of COVID or whatever the leftover, there weren't that many people in the city, and it was actually quite nice, and we were able to get good photos of the windows. So as I said, it is a family tradition. My daughter is the last one that came with me this last year. None of the others would come. She actually was the one that was, when we started the tradition, she was only 6 weeks old. And so she's turning 20 this year, so that's how long every year we go down to the city, see the Martin Place tree, do our walk through the Queen Victoria building, do all the lights along the way, and always end up at the David Jones windows. So this year, like I said, they had the theme of the 12 Dogs of Christmas, and they were animated dogs, and you can listen to the story as well. It was quite effective, and these are the photos from that there. Each year, like I said, they have a different theme, and it is really a highlight of the Christmas calendar in Sydney's exhibitions around the city. So if you're ever in Sydney at Christmas time, the David Jones windows are a must because they are dressed for Christmas. So here I have inked around all the papers with lumberjack red. It's a great colour, I love it, and it's perfect for Christmas themes. So as you can see, I've put 3 photos down the middle, and yes, you don't see that middle panel very much, but it's there and it peeks out from behind. I have mounted 2 of the photos on the red, the 2 rectangular ones, and then I have cut another circle for the round one, which is another window. Here's where I decide that I'm not going to use those die cuts that I created. They actually don't suit after all, and that's because of the paper choices. So I'll put those inside and put them on another layout further down the track. So I'm going to call this one very simply Christmas at DJ's, and I have cut the title from my Cricut, so it forms an easy title there in that top circle. Because I have gotten rid of the embellishment that I was going to use, I then fussy cut dogs from the leftover paper and fussy cut the holly from the middle panel to use as my embellishments on this page. And with the title, it's a simple, clean layout, and it has a lot of photos, which is very unusual for me to put so many photos on one page, but it works. It's not overcrowded. It tells the story, and you can see clearly the images from the windows, which is basically what I wanted to do on this layout. And I could have spread it across 2, but then that would have been a lot of white empty space, and I'm really I struggle with white empty space, but I felt this layout worked well this way. I'm putting this dog at the top here, and I'm popping it up over the top of the dog that already is on the paper just to give it dimension, and that adds a little bit of interest. I have another one down for the bottom right-hand corner, and it's 2 is the dog, and I misplaced my tape there, so I had to go find it. I don't know what happened. I put it down and it was gone. So as I said, each country, I know of America, you have, like in New York, you have Macy's and all of those places, all these great, fantastic things. But in Sydney, being a hot Christmas time, the DJ lights, the Sydney Cathedral lights, the Martin Place tree, they are all outdoor, they are all brightly lit, and they are all very summery, and it's fun. And it's always a good night when you hit Sydney at Christmas time. So I'm adding in the holly just as an extra touch here. I'm lifting those off the paper as well so that they are providing dimension to the layout, but they tie in with the Christmas theme. If you are ever in Sydney during Christmas, I do strongly suggest that you check out Martin Place and the Cathedral. They are 2 very, very well entertained, well addressed, well lit areas, high traffic, and every year the cathedral has a different showing happening, and Martin Place has different decorations up. Last year they had a Santa photo place that was an old barn, which was really, really effective and looks brilliant. And I have photos which I will be using in other layouts further down the track. So just a point of difference with our Christmas time, it is hot and dry, and we don't have snow or we don't have cold. So that's a very big difference. Now I'm just adding in some faux stitching here to go around the edge of my layout to finish it off. I always like to finish my layouts with a border. It just adds that little bit extra, and to marry it through, I'm putting it into this circle as well. I'm adding in that it was Christmas in 2023. This will go into my 2023 Christmas album, so there's not much need for journaling other than it saying that it's Christmas at DJ's. And yeah, unfortunately it was just my daughter and I, but that this year I'm sure it's going to change and we'll have more people come with us this time. So here you go, there's my layout. You can see that I've added some distressing, I've added some fussy cutting, I've layered up those photos, and it's all come together. And it's not traditional colours as much, it's not for Australia anyway, but it does reflect the photos and it does reflect what's in there. Now all the other girls are playing along today, so you can check them out. They're in the link below. Go and check their layouts out and see what they've come up with Christmas Down Under. It is about sharing with the world what we do and pointing out the differences, because they are extremely different in some cases. So thanks again. These are my close-ups. Hopefully something inspires you to get creative. If it does, don't forget to give me a like. Leave a like for all the other girls as well. We're all in it together. I'm scrapping from Down Under. This is Kathy Loves Scrap. Give me a thumbs up. Let YouTube know you like what I'm doing. Leave me a comment. I will get back to you. I love feedback. If there's something you want me to do or you think I need to improve on, let me know so that I can build on that for you. Thanks once again. You can find me all my socials under Kathy Loves to Scrap, even Instagram, where all my layouts end up. Thanks once again. Have a great scrappy time, and I'll see you next time.